Overnight, I turned to my Daily Mail to see this headline glare out at me from the Home Secretary, Priti Patel. Yes, here we are. Priti will stop 100% of channel crossings. Well, I'm sure there were lots of people travelling to work who read that and thought, isn't it absolutely marvellous that the Home Secretary has got a total grip on all of this? I don't know whether she's considering a career in stand-up comedy, because she's been telling us things like this since August 2019. Well, I can tell you that today has been extremely busy in the English Channel. The first call-outs from about 4 a.m. this morning. And let's have a look at some of the pictures of what has been going on in Kent today. There's a lifeboat coming in, landing in the shallows. That's the Dungeness lifeboat. Behind it, you'll see one dinghy under tow. There's another one behind that. And literally, there's barely a square foot of spare space on that lifeboat. There was a point, here we are. Here is an illegal beach landing. Here are 40 people, all men, of course. It's nearly always all men, landing on the beach at Kingsdown, and they just disappear. One or two got rounded up, and the rest ran off into the Kent countryside. It's understood when they were asked where they were going, some said Birmingham and some said London. I have absolutely no idea, as I speak to you, whether they were caught or whether they weren't. What I do know is that the numbers you see and the numbers that are published, being processed through Dover, is not the full story. There are people who come, are often in dead of night, who are off into vans and disappear into the criminal community in this country. There was a point tonight, even after dark, when every lifeboat was out. Ramsgate was out, Walmer was out, Dover was out, Dungeness was out, even Hastings from East Sussex was out. They were all out. And yet most of the Border Force vessels, they were in the port in Dover because they're short of staff and they're out of hours. So it's the volunteer crews, once again, being asked to do all the work, and this is putting terrible strain on the RNLI. Goodness knows whether it can actually continue to survive in its current form. It's always dangerous to make predictions, but I've been busy doing it all year. I said back in the spring 20,000 would come this year. Well, we're nearly 25 already. I said a month or two ago it'd be 30,000. Depends on the weather between now and the new year. Today's number, I can't be certain, but without doubt, it'll be more than 1,000. Without doubt, more than 1,000. And probably it'll break the record of last Thursday of 1185. And I've raised already the point that an increasing number of people agree with me that this does pose a serious security threat, let alone what it costs us, a security threat to this country.